Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I didn't know what to stream today. I didn't know what to do at all, so I was just like, you know what? Let's just do what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about Apple. Is this going to be anything interesting? Oh, good God, probably not. I'll just be honest with you. I'll save you the time. I'll fucking save you the time. The reason why I wanted to do this is I really enjoy uh the bullshit that is Apple. I really do. I enjoy it. I enjoy what they do. I enjoy what they say. And yeah. So they had their announcement today. This is the day. It was their live event news. I put a little bit of music in the background just so you guys could see. Just so you guys could see some stuff, and you know, what we'll do is we'll go around all the things they did. The least interesting one to me is always the earphones. I mean, yeah, there's good quality earphones are a great thing to have, especially if you are a what do you call it? Especially if you're like a YouTuber, you know, like if you don't want to use like a regular microphone, if you just want to use like earphones, they do have those. So we'll actually go and check that out right now, real quick. There's the iPhone Pro. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. But here is AirPods Pro, the all new ones, number 2. So these are the second version of them, right? Um, and the thing with this is, it's just earphones. I mean, here you go. You could see these are the AirPod third gens. They're 170. These are 130. You always go up about $1 just so you could then add taxes to that. Right? So AirPods second gen 130, AirPods Max 550. And yeah, basically they do a whole lot of garbage. So here's what it says: sweat and water resistant 4. That's gonna mean that basically, you guys will be able to like sweat in them if you take them to the gym. Don't go swimming. For goodness sakes, please. Nobody ever goes swimming with Apple. Please. Please. No one ever goes swimming with Apple products. Please. I can't tell you enough how much of a bad idea that is. Don't do it. Never go swimming with Apple products. Yeah. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. Honestly, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea for anything. It's not a good idea to basically just go swimming in any of these things. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. That's all I could say to you guys. Don't do it, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to have my face not like messed up by Apple stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do this. Maybe you guys could see it a little bit better. You know what? If my head is, nah, it's fine. It's fine. You guys don't care about my sexy face. It's fine. So anyway, the whole thing is just don't go swimming with them, right? Okay. Now you can charge it with the MagSafe. It's MagSafe in that speaker, and you can charge it on the Apple Watch wireless charging thing, I think it said, right? So again, just like last year, 6 hours on a single charge, sweat and water resistance, spatial audio with dynamic head trace tracking. So in case your head turns and all that, some headphones like the ones I have in my room, they were only like $20. I got them for on sale. Maybe I spent 20 8 with tax. Yeah, they, like, if you move your head or whatever, they do tend to get a little wonky and a little bit weird, right? This one has active noise cancellation and adaptive. Okay, so that's cool. The active noise cancellation, that's cool, but it's active noise canceling. It's not regular noise canceling, so you're not gonna not hear stuff. Okay, like active noise canceling is not as good as regular noise canceling. So just so you guys know. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like that's their big thing right there, and they're all new. They're 250, which is crazy, but I know that's like the price of stuff. There are better ones out there. We could definitely find better ones out there for like. That's what I'm looking for. Probably under 100. There's definitely good ones for under 100. I actually was looking for headphones like that. That are under $100 that definitely could help out when it comes to like having a better mic, because sometimes I want to just like chill in my room at night, late at night, and I was like, maybe I'll start streaming from my room at night. And my whole thing was, I was like, can it be done? Can I yeah, yeah, I was like, I really honestly really like the option to stream at night. So yeah, headphones. I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. Okay, so we have the Apple Watch Ultra. Okay, $800. $800 for an Apple Watch. Holy crap. We're getting to that point though where like these are gonna become the premium for poor people like me. I'll have to start like, Walter White and stuff, to afford it. Series 8, $399, and then the SE. Okay, so I guess let's look at we're just gonna look at this part. I'm not gonna look into huge detail. I want to get into the phones more because they did something with the iPhone. Ooh, man, that I was like, yo, Apple's sneaky as shit now, and they're starting to learn from Android more and more on what to do with their phones, but we'll get to it. All right, so let's see. So as you see, the new Watch Ultra, okay, $800. The SE, which I think is honestly, I swear to you guys, if you want an Apple Watch, most of you, I'd say about 99.9% of you will be fine with the SE. Will be fine with the SE because it'll have a lot of the features that you need or want, and it's still an Apple Watch, right? For the other for the other 0.1, the other two are the ones for you. Because you just want to have cooler stuff. Yeah. You just want to have cooler stuff. I get it, man. I get it. I understand. You want to have cooler stuff, and that's where you live your life. You live your life on the edge. Lady Gaga, she was right. You're on the edge of glory, and you're ahead of me. Okay, so let's look at the SE, right? Let's just look at the SE first. Okay? So it's got a 44 millimeter or 40 millimeter screen, which standard. That's what they started with, right? It was perfect enough for people for like 6 or 7 generations. It's perfect enough for people for an 8th, right? Swimproof. Swimproof. Here's the deal. Swimproof. I would not swim from New York to New Jersey in the Hudson. One, I wouldn't do the Hudson anyway. Disgusting. But I wouldn't do that. I would do probably like, oh, you accidentally jumped in the pool with your Apple Watch and now you got to swim out and dry it off. I'd be terrified still, but you'd be okay, I believe, with that. Okay, Retina, up to 1,000 units. Okay, so it's not an always on, you have to tap it on. Which, battery life, that's gonna be better battery life wise. Always on will kill your battery a lot quicker, in case you guys didn't know that. So this one does have high and low heart rate notifications, irregular rhythm notification. That right there is really good. Okay, for your heart rate, that's really good. Okay, and then you got your cycle tracking. Okay, emergency SOS, which is phenomenal to have on there. Okay, international emergency dialing, fall detection, crash detection, amazing. Cellular is available. That awesome right there, right? Amazing. That's freaking phenomenal. Right there, that's all you need. That's all you need. It has all those things, and it comes in different colors, which they let you see the colors so people could see, but whatever. Now let's look at the two on the edge. The $800 fit that fist right in your ass versus the $400, you'll get knuckle deep, but you're not getting more. The other one is where you get the whole fist in your ass, right? All right, so it's 45 or 41 millimeter for the Watch S, for the Watch 8, and then 49 millimeter for the Watch Ultra. So, we're gonna go based off the fucking max of the SE and that. So you're looking at 4 millimeters of. You're looking at 1 millimeter is worth. That's probably gonna go to $349 and $499. Well, no, Apple does $150 more, right? Yeah, so $399, and that one would be probably $549. Okay, so you're looking at about $150 for 1 millimeter. Yeah, 150 bucks for a millimeter. Okay, that's Apple. Okay, so 150 bucks per millimeter. From that, 4 millimeters more of thick, luxurious screen that they just stretch out. They don't make it actually bigger. They just take the bezels and widen it. So let's see, 450, 550 plus 150. Okay, so I see what they did. I see what they did. They're smart. They took. All right, whatever. Okay, so you got swim proof on all three. Okay, you got the IP6X dust resistant. So it's gonna be a little bit better dust resistance. Okay. Military standard 810H certification. So it's going to be a little bit more durable. A little bit, not a lot. Don't drop it. Please, God. It's an $800 watch. That's crazy. And you got an action button. Is that like an Action Jackson? Is it? Maybe the action button is going to be like a secret go-go gadget thing, right? So I'm thinking maybe we do like go gadget dildo, and like a dildo. Whenever you need a dildo, you hit that action button on the Watch Ultra, bling, that shit comes out. It's not gonna be a big dildo, so you gotta widen. Like, don't have your hands on like a 30-inch dildo. No. Keep it small, like a 3-inch fits right in your ass dildo. That's what the action button's for, okay? Always on retina display, so it goes up 1,000 nits for 800. That one has an always on display, the 8, with a regular 1,000 nits. Okay, the blood oxygen level. Okay, which most people are not gonna know what blood oxygen does, right? I barely know what it does. I'm kidding, but most people don't even need that, right? Unless your doctor actually says, hey, you always need your blood oxygen level. I'm pretty sure if they say that to you, you're not gonna need to spend $800 or $400 on something like that. I'm just saying. And if your doctor tells you to go out and buy an Apple product, you have a bad doctor. Just saying. ECG app. So yeah, that's stuff for your heart. So basically it monitors your heart levels. So they both have that. That's good. Okay. And now, the only thing that it adds on this was the EKG, ECG, and all that, and the blood oxygen. It doesn't have anything more in terms of like SOS. But that son of a bitch for 800 has an 86 decibel siren to attract attention. So, in case you just got shot in the head, fell down, and now your head is cracked open, leaking blood everywhere. That son of a bitch is gonna allow whoever wants to come rob your watch to know, oh my god, this person's dead on the floor, let me rob their watch, because it has a siren. That is peak Apple. Oh, love it. Really cool. Really cool. Good job, Apple. Really cool. That guy's happy. He's having a good time. I respect that guy. I respect that guy. Why Apple Watch? Cause fuck you. How are you supposed to tell everybody you're better unless you have something that they don't? Okay. Alright, well, last but not least, let's go to what we all wanted to see. The mother flipping iPhone. Apple Watch Hermes. Well, what? Hermes? Hermes? Huh? It's Hermes, but they say Hermes to sound fancier. So this is gonna be the straight douchebag asshole watch. Okay. Yeah, the straight up douchebag. If you know someone who has this, how do you know they're a douchebag? They're gonna let you know. Trust me. They'll let you know. Okay, well now that I got at that caught my attention. iPhone! Alright, so we got a couple of things to talk about here. So, no more iPhone mini. I knew they were going to kill the iPhone mini. It didn't sell well. It sold piss poor for Apple. For any other company that was in like the phone game, they would have been like, oh damn, we're in the phone game, we sold this much, that's great, let's continue to sell these. Apple was like, let's cut that shit where it fucking stands. All right, cut that shit the fuck out right now. So they killed that, and they decided to just say, fuck you, let's go bigger and stretch it out. So they went back to iPhone 8 and 8 what was it called? 8 Plus. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day it was the 8, the 8 Plus, and then they did the like 10s Max and that. So here it is. Here's the iPhone. Now, the little baby dildo one here starts at 800. This one starts at 900. Oh, damn it, I always click that button. I guess it wants me to buy a Hermes watch. If you guys support me, I'll buy it. I'll walk around and say I'm better than everybody. I will. I have no problem with that. That I have no problems. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the phones they have here, and then we'll talk about what they did. Okay? Then we're gonna talk about it. So here's the 14. This sexy bitch right here, right? So this has a Super Retina XDR display. Okay? Super Retina! It's like Super Shredder. You can't fucking escape it. Kevin Nash, he's coming for you. It has SOS technology, crash detection. You get in a crash, that fucking iPhone knows, and that iPhone, it's gonna say, do dee do dee do dee do dee do dee, and then someone's gonna get so annoyed and try to rescue you by stomping your fucking phone. Okay, then it also has advanced dual camera system. The 13 just had a dual. This one has an advanced camera system too, but it's only fucking one. This one has a fucking pro camera system. Holy shit, they're good. Alright, so let's see. Advanced. It's a 12 megapixel main. Ultra wide. No telephoto. And then a true depth front camera with auto focus. Alright. Sexy. So now here's where I think Apple finally started to catch up with the game. Okay? Apple finally started to look at their product and say, why should we always build newer and better for everything? when we already have people in the palm of our fucking hand? Why should we fucking give them the very best that no one ever had? To come catch a glimpse at this new phone, to train them, is our thing. I was really going great there until I messed up. I didn't have it in my head. That was off the top of my head. Take that, Lloyd Banks. So Apple decided to do what every other company has done, and they have decided to make their lower end phones just a micro dick bigger and better than the year prior. Now, you don't believe me. That's okay. You don't have to. The proof is in the pudding. You can do whatever you want. You could take your finger, you could finger your ass, you could lick your mouth after, have a nice sweet ass surprise. But the proof's right there, right? So they took the iPhone 14, which is this sexy, sexy bitch, the second from the left. The iPhone 14, right? And what they did is they said, instead of making a new chip, we're just gonna super glue a little new processor. I'm kidding, that's not how it works, but it's essentially one more core, right? One more core. And they said, also, let's stretch it out, okay? Let's stretch it out too. Let's make another one, but let's make it even more money, right? So now what they did was, they said, fuck the small phone that's tiny and cheaper. Kill that. And let's stretch out the iPhone 14. Same processor, same everything. It's all the same bullshit. You see right here? Bullshit. See? 26 hours of playback compared to the 13's 19. Face ID, super fast 4G. It also has it also has the new, what the fuck do they call it? The new satellite, where you can connect to like satellite service, which that's a whole nother story that we should have had on phones since the beginning. But yeah. So here, watch. Let me show you. You'll fucking see, right? All right, so here's the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus. So $800 and $900, right? Or what you could do is you could, what's that? What's that? They're not going to show you the 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max? But why? Listen, why is that? It's because Apple essentially made the 14 the 13 Pro. That's all they did. If you have an iPhone 13 Pro or a Pro Max, one, why the fuck are you gonna get a 14 Pro or a fucking 13 or a 14? Just fucking wait. Keep your phone for like 2 or 3 years. If you buy an iPhone, let me tell you, right? You don't have to listen to me again. Finger in the butthole, suck the sweet shit in your mouth, right? You don't have to listen to me. That's fine. I just want to tell you what could save your money, right? But you can just go fuck off and do whatever you want, right? If you buy the iPhone 13, okay, you're not going to need a new iPhone for about 3 to 4 years. Okay? Right? You're going to be fine. Okay? You can even go longer than that. I wouldn't, because Apple does slow your shit down after a while. But essentially, you buy the iPhone 13, right? You go and you fucking have that phone. You go tell your friends you got an iPhone. Now that kills them inside a little bit for at least a week until they go and, buy one themselves to make you look stupid at the bar. And then you guys have those little trade-offs. You buy the iWatch, they buy an iMac. It's an escalation of who's better. That's what friends are, right? Show off and who's better. So you get the 13, you're fine. You never have to worry for 3 to 4 years about it. Okay? Trust me. 3 to 4 years, you keep that. If we still have iPhones coming out by then, if like we're not, in a you know, so what I'm looking for, buy it. And if we still have new iPhones coming out and resources aren't like so fucking low, then you could get the iPhone, let's see, iPhone 17, and you'll be fucking beautiful and you'll be fine. But that's all you need. The iPhone 14 is the first instance of Apple just saying, fuck you. I don't have to make a new hardware or make a better product. I can just piss a little bit more and motherfuckers are gonna buy it for the same price as last year. So I essentially say, find the iPhone 13 Pro and you'll have a better phone than if you got the 14. 13 Pro, better than the 14. 13 Pro Max, better than the 14 Plus. If you want the iPhone 14 Pro, alright, yeah, go ahead, spend money on that. But I don't really see, like, what they did here with this dynamic island. You see that little shit right there? That little fucking bullshit thing? That was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Instead of actually just getting rid of that bar, right? And just making a little camera dot here, camera dot there, like Samsung has done. Or if you wanted to steal from ZTE and put it under the screen. No, instead they tried to make it like, don't you love not having full screen to screen ratio? And don't you love that little bar up there? Oh, well, we know you do. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it look and do different things. It's going to come down and show you weather. When there's a phone call, it'll come down and show a phone call. When there's a baseball score, it'll come and show, like, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have. I don't really have anything else. So I just wanted to tell you guys, just go out and find the 13 Pro. If you're looking for the iPhone 14, not the Pro, if you're looking for the regular 14, buy a 13 Pro. You're better off. You guys enjoy. Have a great day, and I'll see you later tonight.